But to revisit something as traumatic as abuse can be frightening up front, but it's certainly worth the healing that's going to come out on the other end.
Well, hey there, folks. It's Rachel here, just taking some time to check in, see how y'all are doing. Today, I'm going to draw a card from Cheryl Richardson's self-care cards. All right, let's do it. Let's see what we need to hear a little bit about today. What word of wisdom do we need? Ooh, connection. Connection. It says, connect with someone special. A loved one is a gift to treasure. Mm. Oh, man alive, in the midst of everything that's going on in the world, is that ever very poignant. Finding ways to connect these days is difficult, but also really amazing. Can you imagine if this had been happening, years and years, decades ago? My gosh, thank goodness for all the interconnectivity that we have available with all of the resources and technology that we have. Connection is tough, though. Connection requires taking a risk. Connection requires being vulnerable. Connection requires not always looking your best. Ooh, man, that's the toughie for me. It's also, though, one of the things that I treasure the most about the partnership that I have. When I really step back and consider how vulnerable I am in this relationship, how exposed I am in this relationship, how he sees parts of me that nobody else gets to see. And that connection is really rewarding and empowering at the end of the day. But there are other types of connections. They don't have to all be deep. They don't have to all be super, super intense. You don't have to be your most vulnerable or completely exposed. I think this is one of the things that survivors of sexual trauma really get wrong is that, oh, if I'm going to be in connection, if we're going to hang out, then it has to be deep and important and meaningful. There are a lot of reasons why that happens as a result of trauma. It's something I go into very deeply in my program, which I don't have time to do here. But what I will say is that we need to ease up on that. We can have all kinds of connections. We can have simple connection with people. And when we take away that pressure to always go deep and always make it meaningful, then we're not going to run away from it as much. I mean, who wants to spend every minute with every person, regardless of context, going deep and exposing ourselves? You can't do that. It doesn't make any sense. So I really want to encourage you all today to think about the connections that you have in your life, the connections that you don't have in your life, and maybe there's somebody who you need to send a little love to today. Maybe that someone is yourself. Self-connection is a type of connection too. And yourself is as deserving of love and attention and as much a gift as the connections that you have with other people. So share, comment, ask your follow-up questions, and I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Until then, take good care of you.